Hello people of the anime underworld, it's I, Dante, and we do not have a new chapter for Four Nights of the Apocalypse this week. I am sorry, it is on break, but don't worry, I have a backup plan. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I wanted to do a video about Percival's potential as the Knight of Death. So, Percival, the new main protagonist of Four Nights of the Apocalypse who replaced Tristan, poor kid. But he is a good main protagonist. He's fun, enjoyable, a bit of a dork, and people do love him. Even though while Meliodas is a cool badass, Percival is just an enjoyable character. And whatever fault that Meliodas has, Percival does in a better way. However, I did a video for him like way back when, it's been a long time, so I thought it'd be best to update Percival's status and potential theories since, well, now there is a time skip. We find out what Percival is, some of his other abilities, and also there's a fighting festival going on, so yeah, why not? So Percival is a life spirit, something akin to like a god in the world of Seven Deadly Sins, albeit a minor god, not like the Demon King or the Supreme Deity, but minor in terms of that. His life magic seems to be what is called hope magic. The more people who believe in him, the stronger his abilities can get. It's a jack of all trades magic, which can do a lot of things. It can heal injuries, curses, revive the dead. He can also make constructs out of his power, such as weapons, golems. There's a lot more magic that his jack of all trades hope magic can do. However, reminder, he is a death spirit too, and this has been an ability we have not seen quite often in the series. Why? Because it would be just easy if Percival just pointed his finger, say some dark spirit language, and then decays all of his enemies to dust with a single point of his finger. That would be too short of a manga, and that's mostly done in isekai. This side of Percival is mostly provoked when he's angry or gets serious. We first saw it against Shion when he thought he was alone and all of his friends were dead. He grabbed Shion's arm and completely mummified it. And when he returned from his 3-year nap, he killed off the mortal half of the White Knight herself. And in the more recent chapters, we saw Percival appear before Gareth as a giant skeletal figure. Oh man, that was creepy. So cool, but so creepy. So Percival has the ability to just mummify or bring people to death. It's very OP. I kind of wonder what would happen if he faced off against Bond when he still had the Fountain of Eternal Youth in his veins. Would it have worked or not? Because this is the same guy who survived Purgatory and got literally split into pieces. However, I do have a little bit of a rant that I thought was going to happen in the time skip. Percival was gone for like 3 years. At that time, Britannia was at war with Camelot. Camelot was stealing a lot of its land in order for its new eternal kingdom. People were leaving, they were losing hope. I thought when Percival came back, he was going to be weaker. What with the war and all, and people thinking that he was dead and that the Knights of Prophecy were now no more, that they had just lost hope. They didn't believe in Percival anymore. Why? Because he was dead. He wasn't coming for them. The only ones who did believe in him were his friends, or maybe the demon realm too, since he is technically the prince, since he got adopted by Zeldris and Gelda, which is cute, but still. So I was expecting Percival to be, let's just say, Leonis levels of powerful when he came back, but it didn't seem that way. It seemed that he was even stronger than the before. And that's the biggest strength with hope magic. If he is able to go around location to location and be something of a messiah, he could be very powerful, maybe even Arthur levels powerful. However, this is called Four Nights of the Apocalypse, not Night of Death. So Percival might be Arthur levels strong, but it's possible that he is still going to need help from the other four knights. War, famine, pestilence. Percival has a lot of potential, but I just wonder how far his powers are going to go. Like his death magic, could he somehow create some similar constructs from his hope magic into it with death energy? Like his little golems, could he like enchant them to be like little vampire golems that drain life energy away, like his vampire mommy Gelda. She would be so proud. And another thing that I wanted to bring up is his sacred treasure. For what we saw in one of the cover pages, Percival is getting a new sword. It looks like a weird bubble wand, like he's about to go jellyfishing with SpongeBob, but the details on it look nice. We haven't seen this weapon yet, but I'm just wondering what its special ability is. It's being made by Dubs. You know, the guy who made all the 7 deadly sins sacred treasures, and each sacred treasure had its own unique ability, while also drawing out more of the user's power. So we still yet have to see Percival at his real full potential. He's been like Meliodas without Lost Vein. You can get so far without your sacred treasure, but once you have it, you are really going to be going places. The question is, what kind of ability will it have? Lost Vein was able to create clones, Deanne's giant hammer, it's able to channel magic through it like a lightning rod. Merlin's orb, we still don't know what it can do. Rita, which is what Gawain now has, charges up Sunshine into the blade and is able to call back like Thor's hammer. So if Dubs knows that Percival is a life spirit, now that he is able to personally take commissions, I'm curious as to what the giant has for Percival. What kind of tool is befitting a god of death? How far do you think Percival's power is able to go? What can he do? What can he not do? What do you wish that he can do? Let me know in the comments, and if you love 7 Deadly Sins and Fortnite to the Apocalypse material, subscribe. And soon in the future, we are going to be having shoutouts. If you become a member and a patron, you will get a personal shoutout and requests for other videos. So stay tuned for that. This has been Dante from the Anime Underworld. I'll see you all later.